Hello, generators. Today we're doing a reading for love, romantic love. Since we're almost at Valentine's Day, it's a good time to put a pin in it and talk about how our relationships are doing as generators, your relationships are doing as generators, and also anything that might be coming your way that you need to be aware of, and so on. All related to romantic love, because why not, right? If you didn't catch my February reading for generators, you might want to check it out. I will link it below. But for now, let's focus on the love. I wonder if you have any plans already, but knowing you, it will be a spur of the moment surprise, right? But here we go. That's fine. Let's take some tea leaves, see what comes out. All right, look at these. And, oh, these want to come out too. So we'll have loads of tea leaves. All right. And then let's start with getting your cards. Tarot cards, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's start there. Okay. So, starting with the spirit animals, the first one is the otter spirit, and it says you are never alone. Oh, how lovely. Look at those two otters, how beautiful they are. I don't know if you've ever seen how they sleep together on the water. It's beautiful. And horse spirit, freedom is yours. Now that's interesting. Okay, now why don't we start this time with the tea leaves. Family matters, seahorse. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Oh, rat. Take care, enemies are working against you. Oh, well, clearly your worry is not wrong. All right. Position of authority. Mountain road. You are on the road to success. How about we keep these for a little bit later at the end of the reading. Now let's go to tarot so we get some clarity. 8 of Wands. Very good. Something's happening relatively quickly for you. There's messages, there's activity. It's a little bit stressful related to family. And you're worried that certain people are working against you, and that may be true. But you are moving forward, you are forging new paths, so maybe that's why people are not understanding you more than anything. Page of Cups has to do with love and creativity, and you have 4 of Swords, resting and getting centered. King of Cups, knowing what you love, knowing what's important to you, knowing your values. 6 of Wands, success and moving forward and taking action. And King of Swords, a new way of looking at things, a very mature way of looking at things, and a lot of knowledge. Okay. All right, so based on this, we'll probably talk to 2 different groups of people. If you have a partner, you may be in a situation where you have a very bonded relationship with that partner, but at the same time, you guys give each other a certain level of freedom. So you trust each other deeply, and therefore don't feel the need to be stuck together all the time. You have a fluid sort of relationship, and you each have your own interests, and you each get time alone. You sort of need some time alone, but that only makes it stronger. There's some kind of quick messages, so maybe while you're taking your time alone, if you need each other, it's got to do with WhatsApp messages or text messaging, but you always stay connected and you're making it work. You're making something that looks to the outside world as an unusual relationship. But you're making it perfect. You're making it work beautifully. It's very balanced emotionally. You feel centered. You both know exactly what you value and how to balance all of the forces around you in order to be able to feel like you're able to explore, you're able to succeed, each of you in your own way, but at the same time, you are creatively and with a lot of wisdom, sort of creating a very, very solid relationship. Mountain road to success. So I get the impression this is a relationship that is not the norm, right? It's not something that everybody would understand, but for you and your partner, it's exactly what you need. You never feel alone, yet you never feel trapped. So now, for those of you who are not in a relationship at the moment, possibly family matters and some family issues are keeping you nervous, uncomfortable, unwilling to jump into a relationship, thinking that you need to be in charge, you need to be careful, that you are slowly getting where you need to go, but maybe a relationship is not in the cards right now. No pun intended. But actually, this reading is giving the impression that you can create something beautiful, even with this scenario of your current challenges, that you are never really alone because you have friends and family and potential, and the universe is with you. But also you have all this freedom right now, which can be very helpful. So with the Eight of Wands, that has to do with messages and fast communication, I would recommend, it seems to recommend working with the internet and communicating with groups of people that you know. Not too much, staying grounded, because obviously you've got a lot of other things going on, but keeping it going, because you can create something truly wonderful as long as you are very clear on what you value the most and you stay aligned with that. So you have your Two of Wands, explore, recommendation to explore, give it a chance, take some action, but it's not, Ten of Wands. It's just beginning, right? So take some action, don't worry, small steps will take you to where you want to go. You will feel, if you start, that you can get where you want to be, even if you're not sure where you want to be just yet. And being creative can help as well. So taking your time, making some time to play, to be creative, to have fun, is going to be the wisdom that you need in order to clarify these values, to clarify what it is that you feel you might be missing, if anything, or if you're not missing anything and you are certain now that you do not want a relationship at this time. Now let's try and clarify a little bit and see what we get. So here we have messages again. Same as Eight of Wands is about messages, and so is this Lenormand card. So something's going on. You might be getting a message from someone trying to get through to you, somebody who's interested in a relationship, or somebody who's going to introduce you to someone, or the person you're with if you're partnered up already. But something that will sort of make you feel sort of in charge, but also take you out of your isolation. Here you go, another, the messenger. The message is coming of some sort, and it's going to make an impact on you. If you keep exploring, you may find that you have a fated relationship coming up, or that you discover that your relationship feels fated. But either way, it can be a very positive thing. I'm seeing the work card in Lenormand, so there may be something about work that's making you feel either isolated, or that you need to stay in charge, stay in the position of authority, that you cannot move forward, but that is just not the case. You know what's important to you. You have the key. You have the key to make this work for you, whatever it is that you're looking for in your relationship or in a new relationship. And oh, that's interesting. This came up also for the previous reading for manifestors. You'll be lucky in love if you decide to move forward with this relationship, either an existing one or a new one. And this person is very stable, very wise, and a good friend to you. In other words, somebody very loyal, somebody that you can count on. So now let's just take a look at the last tea leaves. You have fair man, dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Maybe that's something, some idea of the person you might meet or are with. Family wishes come true. So this will be a positive thing. Even the family or the people who might not really understand you, that you think are working against you, they're not really your enemies, they just don't understand you. And they may actually begin to. Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. Oh, look, it looks like there also is going to be something very positive for you financially. And look at that, the month of February. So this is a very good month for you in terms of anything to do with romantic love. Getting together with friends. Once again, we're looking at the image of dogs, like with this one. So since this is friends, and maybe it will be get-togethers, but because it's dog, and this one means a very loyal and positive friend, a very supportive friend, it's just re-emphasizing that to you, and that's the key. So I would suggest that the cards are trying to imply, take a look around you. You may have a friend that already, is the right person for you, and you're just not noticing. A goal-oriented person. It might be somebody from work, because we got the work card and we've got a goal-oriented person and the key. And oh goodness, another dog. Protection from powerful friends. Maybe you have a dog that is your soulmate, who knows? But no, I think this is a very good month to meet or develop a relationship that is very positive, with a deep friendship into something romantic. At least that's what I read in the cards. So I hope it is true. I hope things turn out really well for you and for Valentine's Day and beyond. And I look forward to talking to you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.